So one key marketing asset you need to create are a series of landing pages or specialist marketing pages which have a different look and feel to the rest of your site. So for example, on this one you'll see there's no menu. There is a link to privacy and about, which will take you back into the site, but it's very focused on getting people to register. This could be for creating squeeze pages where you're getting people to opt in for a lead magnet, through to, as you've seen here, registration pages, thank you pages, download pages. There's a whole host of different reasons why you might want to have different types of landing page. Now to do that, you either have a separate site with just those on, or you use a landing page builder, of which there are several. My personal preference, and the one I've really got underneath the bonnet with, is Optimized Press. So I'm going to show you a bit more of that and how that works and what it looks like. And then I'll briefly show you some of the other ones that I've played with and kind of put aside because I prefer to use Optimized Press. So let's kind of have a look at the options for the Optimized Press plugin or theme adds. It's available as a plugin or a theme. So the core features are in the plugin, but if you decide you also want to have some more theme-like features, then you can use the theme version. Most of the time I tend to use a more general purpose theme and then put on top of it the plugin to give me the landing page features. That's one for experimentation and personal preference. I find the theme version that it doesn't actually provide a nice enough looking theme, and it's more of a struggle to get it to work. So we're going to ignore the theme side of things and just look at the landing page features. So if I go off into create new template, you'll see it'll show you some of the different templates that I have loaded. There's a good collection of ones that come with it. You can also create your own templates and save those away, and there is a theme library that you can buy into, which has some very nice looking themes. So they're split by different types of sections. You can go right the way down to creating membership pages, which is what I do. You can create mini sites. Some of these are my templates and some of them are things that have been loaded as I've been helping other people. So let's have a look at an example version of those. Let's look at an opt-in box. Let's look at this one here, the browser landing template. So we give it a name. Just make sure that page is available. Incidentally, when I do it, I actually move these pages to have a parent page of LP, so they're all under in one directory. So that's now loading up the editor. So this is the live editor. Just give you a bit of an idea. If you tick that box there, you can go off and just see what it looks like in more of a WYSIWYG fashion. But this one obviously then allows you to get access to some of the editing controls. Let's just scroll down to an area that's a little bit easier to manage. The way it works is you add rows. So the rows define how many columns, what it looks like in that respect. Let's have a quick look. Let's just split that into 2 columns and insert that into the page. So there you can see I have the 2 columns. You pick which elements you want to use. As you can see, there's a whole range of different things, and the typical way of doing this is to actually type in what you might want to have. So there's a text block. Let's just add one of those in. There's only one style for text box, so we'll put in our test text and then a load of gibberish. Insert that, and you can see our text has appeared here. So you can edit it, you can clone it, you can change some of the main settings on it. Let's just add something else in, just out of interest. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at opt-in boxes. So pick opt-in box. That's a particular style. You can then, if you have different things set up, you can connect into those, or you can use the form. and paste in your form data. So let's just connect it to MailChimp. It's going to go off and find the MailChimp lists. You then have options on whether it's to double opt-in or not. If your autoresponder supports it, then you can have both a thank you and an already subscribed page. So something like Aweber does that. So it will test to make sure if that person's already in the list and send them somewhere different. And that really is kind of how it works. It's there fill in the blank box type things. Everything is drag and droppable, so you can move that over to there. And then you've got a whole lot of other settings that you can play around with, the typography. If you were setting up a page with a menu, you can put add menus in and play around with that. If it's a membership system linked page, then you can set up the membership side of things. So that's really the heart of it. Is quite a powerful editor with quite a powerful set of templates. The other things you get for free, included with Optimized Press, is the Optimized Member membership theme, which is quite a plugin, which is quite a nice membership system. Certainly as a getting started system with just one level of membership, it works really well. Otherwise, have a look at the memberships section within this course, and you should get some more ideas for that. So a quick look at the Optimized Press sales page. You can get a good idea for yourself what's going on there. They're mobile responsive, integrates lots of things, and produce nice beautiful things. If you go off and have a look at the pricing, it is a yearly service, but again it's one of those things that if you want a good package that you're going to depend on, then you end up paying for it. So there's the core package for up to 3 sites. $97. So let's have a look at some of the other systems that I've used. So I'll switch over to a different system. So we're going to have a quick look at InstaBuilder and see how that puts together, how that shapes up. Very similar kind of idea. We have a little dashboard. We have different pages. It manages the pages all in one group and gives you a few statistics that you don't get on Optimized Press 2. Similar kind of idea. Let's have a look, say a 2-step opt-in. So I pick a template. Let's pick that one. And again, you can create things from scratch. Here we go, similar kind of thing. This is a WYSIWYG type editor. You can click on a particular thing, click edit, and then you can change things around. So let's have a look. Text color, let's make that horrible green. Let's ruin the look and feel of it. Different elements that you can add in. Let's put a little countdown. Let's put a countdown at the top. Must not drag that in the right place. Lost it at the countdown. Let's put it at the top here. So again, play around with that. So sometimes the things are done with a pop over the top. Sometimes they're done over here. Go off and change some of those. Change the design. Let's make that bright green. So you can get a feel for what you're able to do. It's very, very similar kind of ideas. You can again do A/B split testing, and then you publish it, and off you go. So let's have a quick look at the sales page for that one. So here we are. I'm not terribly convinced by the sales funnel, control of your sales funnel. You can set up quite a few things there, but the sales funnel technology isn't brilliant. I'd rather put it together myself. So there's the editor that we looked at before, all the different templates, elements that we looked at. In fact, they've even demonstrated the same template. So quite a lot of things you can set up. Welcome gates that are quite useful, but I would use Thrive Leads probably for doing something like that. Lots of stats. So you can see, I'm not going to go through it all in one detail. You can do that yourself. Certainly well worth having a little look at and comparing. So we can compare the price. So a little bit cheaper. Same kind of thing. It's an annual support. For me, Optimized Press has a few more features that I really want to use. I think it's probably a little bit more robust. But give this one a go. I quite like the little bit of experience that I've had of it. One last thing that is worth thinking about: your theme may well have some blank or landing pages that you can work from. If I switch back to my main site and just check on the theme, then we can have a look at what the Thrive themes actually give you. So this site has the Rise Thrive theme loaded. Other themes may well do something very similar, so it's well worth having a little look. And it depends on the builder that you have, what features you actually get. So you may well find under templates that you have a landing page option. So I'll just put in some dummy text in here and then click publish. You'll see that again it creates something that you may well be able to use for some of the things that you want to actually put in place. So you can see it's done. It's stripped away the menu. It's got a fairly plain looking page that you can then build stuff on top of. Obviously it then depends on the functionality, as I said, in your editor. So this one I've got some things that I can add in. So let's have a look. I didn't really want to just randomly click, but let's just do an example. So I've got a headline focus. Let's see what that looks like. Headline. And let's put a little bit of blurb, and then we should be able to find opt-in box. So I've not actually created any opt-in boxes, so that's done over here in the opt-in section. So I can't actually add any of those in, but you would be able to if you'd set them up. And then you've got all the other things that you'd expect in the theme. Let's have a little progress counter. Progress 20%, 23%. Ooh, well, there you go. Oh, I can put another one in. Don't know quite what that will do. Let's see. Probably put two underneath it, one underneath each other. Let's update that, and then just see what kind of a mess we've made. Hopefully it'll give you a bit of an idea of what you can achieve. And the other editors the editors in your particular package, in your particular theme package, may well allow you to do something very similar. So hopefully that's giving you another option which doesn't add to the pennies.